Millennium Force.
Millennium Force got its name, obviously, the Millennium. It debuted in 2000, and the Force name came from that combination of extreme height and speed.
When it comes to heights, Millennium Force is the ultimate coaster.
Looming a jaw-dropping 310 feet above Lake Erie, Millennium Force is one of the tallest rides in the world.
Because it was so extreme, a new category of roller coasters was coined off of Millennium Force. It's called a gigacoaster.
A gigacoaster is basically any coaster over 300 feet, and Millennium set that bar.
Maintaining this gigantic mountain of metal is no easy task. Brave souls must climb Millennium Force every day, or the trains won't run.
Never, ever make a move without being hooked on at all times. And there's a button you've got to push, showing that your inspection has been completed. Otherwise, a ride will not run.
Strap yourself in and glue your fingers to the harness. It's time to face Millennium Force. The first shock comes fast as the train rockets upwards in a gut-wrenching jolt.
You're going up the first hill way faster than you would a regular coaster.
At the apex of the monster lift, Millennium Force creeps up to the edge for one brief, spectacular moment.
When you're at the top of Millennium Force, you can see all of Sandusky Bay.
You're looking down and you realize, like, oh my God, why am I doing this again to myself?
I have goosebumps just thinking about how high you are in the air.
Now, you plummet straight down at 93 miles per hour, screaming at the top of your lungs.
You stare down and you can't see, but you have to trust that the rails are going to be there. It's nerve-wracking.
That first drop pushes your protractor to an astonishing 80 degrees. Only a hair sharper than Intimidator at 74 degrees. The train reaches the bottom, where one guy loses his hat before racing into a ridiculous overbanked turn.
You're sweating, and everything just kind of melts into just a rush of fun. You're hitting almost 4 Gs.
You can't even scream, there's so much pressure on you.
Then, with the blink of an eye, Millennium Force plunges into sudden darkness.
It's like pitch black, and you're just like, wow.
You really don't know what to expect when you have those dips inside a tunnel.
Next, you soar into the clouds as the coaster catapults you into a zero-G parabolic hill.
You're weightless, so it's just really cool.
You can feel your body come out of the seat, your stomach come up to your mouth.
You may think you're done, but there's more. A second giant turn. This time 360 degrees. More hills that propel you out of your seat. And another tunnel.
There's no lull. It's really throwing you for a ride.
It's sensory overload.
Millennium Force keeps you teetering on the edge of insanity.
As the train hurtles towards the station, there's one last jolt as the magnetic brakes grab hold, leaving you breathless but alive.
I've been on all kinds of different coasters, and by far, Millennium is the best.
To find out if it's really the best, you'll have to wait and see.